Taurus. We will now be having a look to see what's coming up around this person as a potential mate. So what we can learn about how they may be when the two of you come together into a relationship. So what would they be like as a partner? What could you expect from them? Okay, I love that straight off the bat that you've come up here, Taurus. This is very auspicious. I want to say there's a lot of respect with the Hierophant, a lot of respect, consideration, and also listening. So they might be a very good listener. They might be a very attentive partner in the sense where, see, the monks are looking up to the Hierophant here. So this is you, okay? You are represented by the Hierophant, Taurus. So I feel like they'll listen to you. They'll be very open to what you want. So I feel like, and also the fact that the Three of Pentacles is here, I feel like for the most part, this person is open to compromise, okay? They're open-minded. If there's something wrong or there's something up, Taurus, I feel like they are someone you'll be able to talk to openly and honestly, which is a very good sign. So I love seeing that straight off the bat here. I mean, the Hierophant is often seen as the marriage card, okay? The card of commitment, of dedication, and especially of loyalty, because, you know, the monks are so loyal to their superior. So I feel like there's a lot of loyalty. They would make a loyal partner, and they'll be very faithful, or they'll be by your side when something's going on. I feel like they'll be there for you, and they'll have a lot of respect. And, you know, put you on a pedestal here, Taurus. So a lot of admiration here. And I feel like they're always going to be consistent. That Knight, lots of Pentacle energy here. This is all Pentacle energy, so they could be very similar to you. So straight away, I feel like you'd make a very compatible couple together, which is good. But the Knight of Pentacles is about consistency. He's the last knight of the deck. He's slow and steady, but he's willing to offer a lot. You know, he's a chivalrous knight. He's regal, he's majestic, he's experienced, he's romantic. So I feel like you could be very happy in this relationship, actually. What I do want to say is that the Five of Pentacles is here. Now, this can be neglect. It can be emotional neglect. It can be stinginess, greed. If it's anything to do with money, then this person might not be as generous. Or they might not, you know, they might be generous on themselves, but maybe not necessarily on their partner. Or if it's not in relation to money, it could be underwhelming, or when they're underwhelmed in the relationship, they'll really show you it. Does that make sense at all? What comes to mind is being a sore loser. I mean, oh God, I know that's not appropriate, but you know, sometimes when people get upset and they get really down about it, and it's a bit melodramatic, and you know, it's a bit over the top type thing. It could be that that's what this person is like when something doesn't go their way. So they might be a bit of a baby about it. I don't necessarily think it's immaturity. I think it's just their way of showing you that they're hurt or they're dissatisfied. But it could be that Five of Pentacles energy. If it's not that, it could indicate health issues in the relationship, like maybe mental health issues that may affect the relationship, like maybe anxiety, depression. Maybe there's a condition that may affect this person. Maybe it's not mental, maybe it's more physical. Fatigue. Okay, I know it's more to do with health here, so I'm being really specific. Obviously, that's not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, there may be someone here whose health is going to affect the relationship somehow. Or if it's not that, it's the attitude they're going to have when they're feeling neglected. Really going to be down in the dumps. And you'll feel these moods. It's really will put a damper on things, maybe. I mean, but let's just face facts. We all have good and bad. Interestingly, though, because I mentioned that it can be like greediness, the Nine of Pentacles is the opposite of greedy. It's extravagance. We see a lush vineyard, these beautiful gowns. We see falconry. You know, this is someone of higher status, of upper class. So I wonder if there's going to be a distinction between the both of you in terms of who makes more money. Or one of you may be coming from a more prestigious career. Maybe one of you coming from family money. Because there's a very big distinction in class or money. So you may not feel good enough if this person is earning a lot more, comes from a very wealthy family, wealthy background. You might not feel like you're living up to them in that regard. The roles could be reversed, however, and it could be them, maybe who works in maybe lower jobs in society, or doesn't come from a prestigious academic background, or isn't making, isn't making the same amount of money as you. So there could be money tensions here, or financial issues because of career status, wealth, or something like that. So they may affect the relationship, or it's that they spend on themselves but not on you. So you might be upset with that, because Taurus, you can be very generous, especially to the people you love and care about. I feel like you'll be able to talk to them about it though, which is good. The Three of Pentacles, it's about discussion and compromise and trying to meet halfway and a little bit back and forth. But I also feel like the Three of Pentacles is a bit of ping-ponging back and forth. So either this relationship might be a little bit back and forth. It's like you're ping-ponging. Sometimes it's great and you're together and everything's fine and they're open and they respect you and it's there. And then other times it's like you feel it's exhaustion with the Five of Pentacles. This could also be something to do with draining of energy, Taurus. You may feel like this person drains you a lot more than they should. So sometimes you might feel like they're a bit of an energy vampire. And I don't know if it's just only when this person is feeling down and out about something that they will showcase that sort of behavior or attitude. But I feel like there's a lot of consistency and they're very grounded, they're very rational, and they take a very realistic approach to the relationship. They're not too much in fantasy land. It is what it is with them. They take everything with a grain of salt. And again, a lot of earth energy here. The Hierophant is ruled by Venus, and Venus is eroticism and possession and luxury. And I don't know if this is sometimes they go overboard or they're overindulgent with things. It's like they may not necessarily know their limits at times. But the Hierophant is marriage. So it may be marriage that this person is wanting with you. For some of you, if this person is married, then there's a triangulation, a third-party situation, and one of you is going to be neglected. So I don't always support that as the foundations of coming together for a relationship, because it's based on dishonesty to other people. But again, that's just my view. It can cause complications and tensions, as it does. If there's another person involved in a monogamous relationship, it creates tension and friction in the connection. But for those of you that this person isn't married, the Hierophant could indicate that having romance is very important to this person. Either being romantic towards you, Taurus, or you being romantic towards them. This is of high importance to this person. I get with the Hierophant approval as well. This person might always be fighting for your approval somehow, or feel like they can't get to your, feeling exhausted trying to get your approval. I don't know if you might be tough on them here, Taurus. But they could feel, Five of Pentacles can be insecurity. They want to feel the Nine of Pentacles, and they will feel that with you, because you're all earth and you've come up here as the Taurus. So you're obviously going to be very important for this person. But I wonder if the Hierophant is something about approval. Or they always feel like they might be chasing your approval. But then again, I feel, Taurus, you're up here and they're possibly down here. So I don't know if this is the finance thing. I don't know if this is experience, just life experience, if they're younger than you. But they may feel like they're on a lower platform. They may feel insecure because they feel that maybe you're out of their league, or that you're above them in some way. And then it could really get to them. I don't think they'll hesitate in expressing that, but you may see these sorts of tendencies in them, that they're constantly needing approval, they're constantly trying to match up to your level somehow. I don't necessarily think it's that they're going to be competitive, but I do think it may affect them in the relationship somehow when the two of you do come together. I will leave the reading at that though, Taurus, so thank you again so much for tuning in.